Plaintiffs Brandy Panic and her daughter Courtney say Courtney was engaged to the defendant. And 2 days after he proposed, he posted an online ad looking for other women. And in the ad, he included naked pictures of himself. They're suing Courtney's ex for rent, the cost of an engagement ring, and a cell phone bill. Defendant Sean Hughes says he thought Brandy and Courtney were past this, considering the fact that Courtney is now dating his former friend. Sean claims their relationship didn't work because Brandy was always interfering, and he's countersuing because he claims Brandy threatened him and his aunt.
Start with you all.
This young gentleman flew under my radar. I am very protective of my children. I did background checks on him, but if you look at the kid, he's cute. Somehow he just right in under the radar, and I believed everything this kid said to me. He started dating my daughter. He needed somewhere to stay. I let him stay and live with us against everybody's better judgment. All my daughter's friends, her friends, everybody told me what kind of kid he is.
What type did they say he was?
Oh, that he falls in love, proposes to the girl within 2 weeks, proceeds to borrow everything from the mom, the dad, the daughter, whoever, and then cheat on him and ditch him. And that is exactly what happened. He proposed to her with another girl's ring, which I brought. I have pictures of that. Then he proposed to her in front of public with another ring because she was devastated by the other girl's ring.
If you're this upset, you should have had something done to him.
I know.
All right.
Your Honor,
Somebody upset me that much about my daughter. I'm getting some goons.
Your Honor,
I'm getting some goons right away. Go ahead, ma'am.
So after the whole engagement, then we get to the point of 2 days after he proposes to her, he's posting ads on Craigslist with pictures of his member and pictures of my daughter with no clothes, trying to find a woman that satisfies him because his future-to-be fiance doesn't. And from there, Your Honor, it went downhill. So that's why we are here today.
All that went on over the course of how long?
3 months.
It's a lie, Your Honor.
You give me your testimony about this.
Okay. Well, first of all, it felt like through the whole relationship I was dating her mom and not her. I mean, you can see right here, Courtney is her mom's puppet. Brandy does everything for Courtney. I thought Courtney was over this. I mean, she's living with my ex-best friends, living with them, and she's dating one of my ex-friends, who I thought was my friend. But I thought we were over this. I mean, she's way more dramatic than this needs to be. She comes to my house, threatens me, threatens my aunt.
Give me some background about your relationship as she did. Do you want to contest any of that? Or
the Craigslist thing was a lie. Otherwise, the rest was pretty true.
Otherwise, everything else was true? Why did you leave the relationship so quickly? 3 months.
It's her mom. I was sick of the being...
What did your girlfriend do to you?
It's just...
What did she do wrong?
She listens to everything her mom says. It's just all the drama, and I just couldn't take it anymore.
Give me an example
of
what the girlfriend did to you.
Just the drama.
Give me an example. I know. I heard you the drama. Give me an example.
I was accused of cheating a few times.
Is that what you say it is? 5?
Oh, at least 5
This is all the Craigslist. Would you like to read it? Because...
Oh, read the post, Your Honor.
Yeah, but this is after breaking up.
Oh, no, this was
is
during and 2 days after the engagement.
Well, that's why I can't remember. It was so many. Where's my tan leg Juliet? That's not your name.
Oh, it gets better.
Needing a girl to satisfy my needs. Need a woman open to anything. You'll do anything. Well, you nasty. Here it is again. I need a woman that would do anything to me. I'm hard up. Help me. I know you did want to describe any of those allegations. Good enough. This is your ring?
That's when he proposed. The other one, he gave me his ex's ring.
Okay. How long after meeting did he propose to you?
Like a month or 2.
And how did you discover it was someone else's ring?
She told me.
How did you come to meet her?
She's a friend.
Okay, so he dated your friend prior to you, though.
That's a lie, Your Honor. She didn't know her before.
All right, you want to get to the rent and cell phone bill and engagement ring you're suing for, ma'am?
Yes, sir. He moved in with us in July, stayed July, August, September. I got no rent.
What was the agreement on rent?
The agreement was $300 a month. That was
Okay.
groceries, everything. That never happened. The ring, to get him, I gave him the money to get the ring because she was devastated with somebody else's ring. I have the receipt for that I bought on August 12th. Never paid me back for that.
Do you know of any discussion they had regarding him presenting her with someone else's ring knowingly?
No. We both asked.
You
after
fussed about
everybody told
everything
us.
else. You
I
didn't
know.
fuss about
I
that?
asked. But I'm telling you, look at him. He's adorable and you can believe him. That's not her ring. That's not her ring. Ma, you know I wouldn't do that to her. Okay, I believe you. It's not her ring. Oh, then it is her ring. So she was devastated. I'm like, you cannot leave her with that ring. So I helped him get a different ring. Proposed to her, 2 days later, the whole Craigslist thing. And July 26th, he said he had to have a phone in order to keep his job, but he had just terrible credit. I let Courtney take him to the store. He put a phone in her name because she's got good credit, and he paid one bill, that was it. So then I'm stuck with a phone with a line that he's not paying on. He canceled his debit card that was paying on it, and that was the end of it. So that's what my phone bill is, and I have receipts for all that.
And the engagement ring, what amount are you asking for?
$143.99. It was 90% off. It was a good deal, thank God.
Okay. Me and from you, sir, about the ring, the cell phone bill, and the rent.
Well, the cell phone bill, I will agree. I do owe for the cell phone bill.
Rent?
The rent, the agreement was I was going to put groceries in the house for the total of $300 because I was getting assistance from the government. I was getting food stamps. And I was going to use that to help put food in the house, and I did that. There was no agreement that there was no lease, nothing that I was
What
going
were
to
you
give her
doing
money.
while you were getting stamps?
I was a tow truck operator,
Okay.
but I wasn't.
Is that true? He was working?
He got fired 3 weeks
All right,
after
but
he moved in,
Did
yes.
you try and look some more or something? Or?
I
All right, just want to make sure he's doing his best effort to work while he's getting these food stamps. Go ahead.
I did get fired, but I did get a job 2 weeks later, and that's when I reported the income and I stopped getting the
All
food
right,
stamps.
good. All right, no
And then
problem.
The ring, why am I going to pay her for the ring when she's in possession of it?
Here you go.
You want it?
I
Go
don't.
ahead.
I don't want the ring, but it was. Why am I going to pay for it when she could, take it back or whatever?
He's going
And
to
the
use it
rent?
again.
Right, you need it. That's a good point. Give him that ring back. You're going to give
Give
it
him
to
both.
somebody else. And there you go. So
got
we're
two to
even on the
give to
ring. And ma'am, he says that the agreement on the rent was that he would buy groceries.
For $300, he bought nothing. I
You buy
paid for
groceries? Yes,
everything.
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
Would you sell your stamps?
No, Your Honor, I did not.
You did. $1,500 harassment. How does she owe you?
Well, she did show up to my house, threatened to beat my aunts, threatened to beat me up, threatened to come to my job, which I do have a witness statement from my aunt expressing
Let's
all
see it,
this.
please.
I have it open at the second page. And then later the same day she showed up to my house, I received a call from my work saying that somebody anonymously called stating that I was a thief and a liar and that I shouldn't be employed there.
All right, showing up at your house just might be coming to say hi and then, by the way, do you have my money? So,
But threatening to beat my aunt up, Your Honor?
I did
tell
go to
your-
the house.
Tell your aunt to come then. She has to
Yeah.
sue. She's the victim. All right, not you. You were hiding.
But she's
All right.
threatening me to my aunt. She's saying she's going to come find me to my aunt.
All right, then your aunt was the one shaking up, so have your aunt come and sue for the harassment she received. You weren't harassed that day. You were somewhere hiding, perhaps in her basement
No, I was
under
actually,
the bed.
I was actually at work.
I understand. Did she come there?
She called there.
I said, did she come there?
No.
All right, then. That's what we're talking about, coming somewhere. All right, ma'am, I'll grant you $1,586. Your counterclaim is dismissed.
Your Honor. Now you are free of me, dear.
Yeah.
You can go. Put
Gladly.
20.
Gladly.
Go put 20 posts on Craigslist, my dear.
Gladly. Corey left his fiance for you. He's going to do the same thing to you, dumb.
At least he ain't putting her junk on fake Craigslist.
And has a job.
So do I. Same place.
Oh, yeah.
Living
that
at
makes
home
you
with
look
grandma,
good.
popping some Adderall, having your little crack and try to beat me up. Move on.
Drug addict. I'm glad to be done and over with this and move on and not have to see or hear from these people ever again.
Oh, I agree. And please do not ever let my name come out of your mouth again. On Craigslist, on Facebook, anywhere on this
Gladly.
planet.
Gladly.
Now you can move on.
I will gladly.
And do not ever hurt a girl like you did her. Grow up.